I'm going to give you some tips on how to help yourself if you're experiencing sciatica while you're sitting. Sciatica can be a result of two things, either an issue with the nerves coming out of your spine, getting pinched with a herniated disc or some arthritis. And as those nerves kind of travel down and come through the back of your body, they can travel underneath this muscle called your piriformis, which can get pinched and can irritate the sciatic nerve. So the first thing to help yourself with sciatica while sitting is to decrease the pressure on those particular structures. So making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall will help give your discs a great alignment. Decreasing the amount of time you're sitting will help your disc because sitting puts the most pressure on your disc of any activity that you can do, even running. And then making sure that the muscle, this piriformis muscle, is relaxed by using the ball to release the tension or doing a bigger force stretch to release the tension here. In addition, trying to get rid of the cause of why this muscle is tight in the first place, which is likely your iliacus. So releasing the tension in your iliacus and doing the realignment exercise. Then as you're sitting at your desk, you know, as you're working on these particular things, you may want to address your posture. So the more that your hips are above your knees, the better alignment the rest of your spine can have. So for example, in this chair, if I take this chair and the little lever and bring it all the way down, you can see here that my knees are slightly above my hips. What this is going to do is going to cause me to want to slouch a little bit, and it's going to put a lot more pressure on my sciatic nerve. If I take and move this up, and my knees are now below my hips, that's going to be better. You can do this lots of different ways. You can put a wedge on your chair. You can put, like, there's different cushions that you can get on your chair that will help you get a little bit higher. It is important to have your feet planted on the ground as well, so don't go too high where your feet are dangling. Another thing that people do that is actually detrimental for sciatica when you're sitting is they put their feet up. So if you put your feet up, like maybe on the wall behind your desk, or you put your feet up on, you know, something that's up here, what you're doing is you're actually stretching your sciatic nerve. You know, your sciatic nerve in this position, in the stretch position, is already unhappy. So keeping your knee bent or even bent behind your chair like this is going to take the slack off of that nerve and make that nerve feel better. Oftentimes, people who have sciatica have a lot of instability in their lower back, especially around their SI joint, your tailbone area. So taking a towel roll that's you know, kind of thick, it could even be thicker than this, and placing that not necessarily on your low back, you can do that and that would be helpful too, but lower, kind of on your tailbone area, it's like right here. And using and moving your body all the way back against that towel roll on the chair, just pushing up against your tailbone. My low back is kind of free here. This is really on my tailbone. And this will provide support to those SI joints, which will in turn help relax the piriformis and decrease the stress on the sciatic nerve. So I hope these tips were helpful in getting your sciatic nerve to calm down. Check out some of the other videos that I have around the rotation of the pelvis, around the piriformis, and around helping your iliacus be happy so that we can get this resolved for good.